let me go ahead. Okay, so we are recording now. So, okay, so I guess the first thing on the agenda is we can go around and just introduce ourselves. And I'll just go ahead and start first. So my name is Melissa Ford. I'm taking this course to get my HR, what you call it, associate's degree. I currently work for Bank of America. I work from home. Currently, I have two twin boys that are 9. I have a husband of 11 years. And so I'm really excited of taking this course because it is giving me a lot of details about trying to communicate business communication, because that's what I kind of struggle in some cases.
Very nice.
Okay, I guess I'll go next. My name is Anna Bravo, but mostly everybody, that's kind of like my, my first official name, but everybody calls me by my middle name, Gabby.
Okay.
I am working on my accounting associates. Originally, I was only going to get like a couple certificates, and then I only had a couple classes left, so might as well finish. I have 4 kids and only been in Tulsa for a few years. And that's it, I guess.
Okay. Awesome.
Very nice.
Glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you all. I'm Christina. A lot like you, Gabby, I'm also working. Do you mind if we call you Gabby? Is that what you
No.
prefer? Okay. I'm also pursuing accounting. I've been in the accounting industry for about 10 years now. And I have an opportunity to possibly move up in the company. I originally went to school for criminal justice. So this is kind of my second time around, and so that's fun. I have 1 child, she's 7 years old. I've got 3 fur babies. They're all labs. And a husband coming up on 9 years. And then I moved out here to Tulsa in 2014. I was born and raised in Southern Maryland. Been interesting.
Where did you move from?
St. Mary's County, Maryland.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I moved from California, so on the other side of the country.
Oh, nice. We met in the middle.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I've been in Tulsa. I did move away for about 10 or 11 years. I lived in Knoxville, Tennessee, Groton, Connecticut, and Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, and then I came back home. So I've been mostly on the East Coast. So never been on the West Coast, but I have uncles out there. So got to get out there to California. Seems like it's a very cool place. So,
What was your favorite place to live?
Atlanta.
Me?
Oh, me or her? Oh,
Yeah.
Gabby.
Either one, both.
Yeah, I miss California just because I have family there, but it's too expensive. But I've lived in Alaska. I like that.
Oh,
Wow. That's awesome.
that's cool.
I always wanted to visit Alaska. So,
Oh, visit in the summer. You will love it.
Okay. All right. Well,
bucket list worthy.
okay. So what are y'all? Okay, because the next thing on the agenda is grumbling. I guess what we don't like about this whole situation. So
I'm okay with it, honestly.
you said
I'm
what?
okay with it. I'm okay with it. I mean, I don't mind doing group projects. I just, it's different because it's all virtual. So there's some challenges there, but it's okay.
What about you, Miss Gabby?
I'm sorry. I am literally going through trying to read it. So I don't mind working in a group, to be honest. I actually I think that I would mind it if I feel like someone is not, pulling their own weight or not helping. But in general, I don't mind. I actually enjoy it because even though I've been here in Tulsa for 6 years, I don't really have a lot of friends or know a lot of people. So it's kind of nice to know other people and, just kind of hear their stories or whatever. And yeah, so I don't mind working. I just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm with both of you. I really like group projects and group interaction because it gives me insight on what other people are thinking. I mean, the only downfall about that is just somebody just not participating and letting everybody
Yeah.
else do it. So, I mean, I'm a hands-on person. I like to listen to other people and see what they have to say, and whatever I can do to help the group, then I'm going to. So, but that's about it. So,
Yeah.
Agree. It's so neat for me to be able to work with other people, and then I realize that everything I thought, there's so much more that I could learn from others because we all have different experiences. So the more knowledge I can get, the better.
Oh, absolutely. The room is definitely smarter than the individual.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing on the agenda, so do you want to just go ahead and start scheduling all the meetings? Is Friday like a good time for everybody? 8 o'clock
It is.
Friday? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what
Yeah,
I
I
would
think that's-
just do is it seems like we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 meetings before the end of the year or the end of the school year. So, I mean, what I can do is I can just start scheduling the Zoom meetings for 8 o'clock on Fridays.
Okay.
Let me just make sure, because she was talking about something about every week, which that's what I was kind of confused with.
Yeah. Well, and I think looking at unit 1, so this is, I think our first group one is week 1, and then I'm not sure if next week is the next group
Yeah,
task.
it is.
Um,
So it's supposed to be a job description that is due. And then on week 5, interview questions. And then week 8, there's 2 team meetings, peer reviews and reports and select finalists, and then video interviews. So on week 9. So, but if anything, what I can do is I can just like schedule the Zoom meetings. If I see anything, I would just email you, say, hey, we're supposed to have a Zoom meeting on this week, and then I'll just send another invite. Is that okay with everyone?
Yes, and I will say, I was doing homework and I completely forgot. Like all day, I was like, I have a Zoom meeting. And then as soon as I relaxed, I forget. So
That's okay.
Yeah.
You're good. I mean, shoot, how many classes are you taking?
3. I
Oh,
kind of decided to go for it,
just
finish, because I think I have 7 classes remaining. So I'll do 3 classes next semester and 1 in the summer, and I think I should be done.
Oh, that's awesome.
First that I pass everything.
mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. Well,
Okay, so we did number 9 the agenda.
Yeah, we did that. And then in
What
meeting,
what is that?
it says in meeting. Let me see here. Let me go back to my internet.
There's only one thing, and only because I know that she really does look at directions. Number 8 on reality, it says, what does each group member bring to the group? So
yeah,
I think that that's a good thing to go over to see, you know, when we work, like some of us maybe have strengths in one area than the other. So, I mean,
Um,
well, you're majoring in something with HR, so it seems like you kind of have already a lot of knowledge in you know, having to work in a group and then having to, you know, I haven't gone into all the details of the project, but you know, in regards to being able to do interviews and to do a job description and so forth. And the previous company that I worked for, I was in management and then transferred into payroll, which is kind of why I ended up choosing accounting, because I really enjoyed it.
yeah,
And so I was in our office and I would cover for little things here and there. So I guess it helps too that we're not like right out of high school taking a, you know what I mean? Not,
Yeah.
I think that you, I can't really tell, but you don't look like you're 18.
Thanks.
But if you
No, I'm 30. We're good.
I don't put glasses on, so
Yeah.
well, you know, the strange thing about me taking, I did my HR certificate and I had like all these different like classes, and most of them were online, but we didn't really get that hands-on like
yeah.
what we're doing now. It's just, it was almost like textbook stuff. And we tried to do some, you know, a lot of group projects and stuff like that. And then the pandemic happened and then everything went, because my professor, his name was Mr. Taylor, and he was like trying to get more into getting like the hands-on. So it's just like most of my experience with HR is just like textbook, but I'm just
Okay.
trying to get into that field, into HR.
Okay.
So I mean, I guess with my strengths, I mean, I'm a people person. I like, you know, like talking to people. That's why I like getting, you know, I want to get into this field because I know I can change lives.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's all. When you're going to work in an environment where you're going to see all the things. So being able to communicate and being able to listen and being able to have compassion and sympathy and all the things, you know, when you're running like head of a company or stuff like that, you know, because HR is basically there to, what is the word I want to use? Advocate, I guess, for employees.
Yeah, they're like counselors. So
like the middleman.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
middleman, especially, you know, with conflicts or, you know, policies and procedures and stuff. I mean, yeah, they run the whole company. But, you know, there's always different like sections of HR. And that's what I'm just trying to figure out. Now, I just was doing my the description assignment, and I'm just like, whoo. You know, I guess it just depends because, you know, like we're supposed to just find out what type of, you know, like do a job description for an accountant. But it's like, well, you know, that is like so broad because like what type of accounting person you know, like is it like tax accounting or is it payroll? You know, like it's so broad, you know.
Part of what we can do as a group, I can decide business we're going to run.
Yeah.
That could be part of our meeting as well.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess been a little bit more prepared and read all the instructions beforehand.
Well, let's
Oh,
just do
okay.
this, like, this is just our introduction. So, we'll just take some
Yeah.
time to just kind of do the individual assignment. And then when we come back next
Okay.
week, then we can compile it all together.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, yes, I think for next week's meeting, then we could, at least for myself, I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm gonna make sure that I'm prepared and knowing what, what we're gonna do so that I don't waste your time. But, okay,
Yeah, I
No,
think
you're
that sounds good.
You're good. You're good. I mean, I understand. Like you said, your mother, and everybody's moms. So, we have to just, I mean, at least it's just 15 to 20 minutes, that we just have to be on these Zoom meetings because we have
Yeah.
other lives that we need to get to. So I totally understand. So I think that may be it. Because it was just the introduction, the Grambling, the reality, scheduling the meetings, and then in the meeting, and then I will just embed it into YouTube and then post the video. And then I have to send a
Okay.
link to Professor Youngblood, Stephanie. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop the meeting now.